for only $100 or less. Well, today we're going to be talking about that, and spoiler alert, it definitely is possible, and I started my business for exactly this way. So here's what you're going to do. The first step is you need to make a name and logo for your business. Now you're going to go online and look up in your state or whatever, like DBA LLC search, and you're going to make sure the name that you want is not taken, because you're going to need this to be available in the future, and you don't want to infringe on somebody right now, right? Next thing is a logo. Now you can create a free logo on Canva. It's super easy. It's like drag and drop. Even if you're not great with technology and stuff, it's so easy. And even if you want to spend $5, $10, go to Fiverr, do that, which I recommend doing in the future after. But for now, we just need cheap just to get something going. So go ahead and do that. Next, after that, after you get your logo and name, you're going to want to go set up all your social media pages, like for free, all the free ones. So you're going to want Facebook, Nextdoor, maybe set up like a Google My Business would be a great one. That's not going to get you too much to start, but if long term, it'll get you going. So you want to do things now to get you going. You're also going to want to go ahead and go to Google Voice and get a register for a number. And so how Google Voice works, that's what I use for my business now. It gives you a separate number. The calls still come through your phone, right? Like normally you still text call, but it gives you a separate number and you use the app, and it's completely free. And so you can separate your business number from your personal number, which is I highly recommend. Then next you're going to want to go ahead and set up yourself an email address. Don't use your personal. I did that starting out. Thankfully got to change it later down the road. It is horrible trying to keep track of everything. Just get your own business email. Okay, so you got that kind of set up. Now you have like kind of like a structure. Here's my business. Here's kind of got some pages going, whatever. And the pages, like the Facebook pages and stuff, you're not going to have anything to really post. Maybe you can post some things you've done around the house or something. But anyways, don't worry about that. It's just more to start looking for jobs, which we'll get to later. So next up, right, you're going to want to try to narrow down your services. So when you first start out, if you're trying to do this on a budget, like you have no money, you just want to just get going, start making money right away. Got to narrow down your services, and they can't be anything too extensive. So you're going to want to start out with hanging pictures, changing light bulbs, smoke detectors, hanging those, changing the batteries, moving furniture around, just kind of like odd jobs, honey-do list type stuff. Nothing super involved. You want it to be really basic, weeding gardens, raking leaves, all that type of stuff, right? Stuff that the tools don't cost a lot either. Now, a lot of the tools for those jobs, a lot of you already have, so that's great. But if you don't have it, you can buy all those tools for those jobs for under $100. I mean, when you first start out, you're going to definitely want to buy a notepad and then some pens. So you can go do estimates, a tape measure, so you look good going to the estimates, whatever. And then after that, you're just going to need like a hammer, a drill. You can get a drill off Amazon for $30. Yes, it's going to suck, but it'll get the job done. It'll make you some money until you can get money to flowing to buy another one, right? Once you realize this is going to work. Then you need a level and screwdrivers. And with those, you could pretty much start doing a lot of these jobs. Maybe get a rake too if you want for landscaping. You can start making money right away with all of those. And yeah, it's not advisable. A lot of times, even customers will already have like a rake or something that they'll let you use starting out. So yeah, so that's kind of like once you get your services narrowed, okay. And really the money's going to come down to just the tools, right? You're not really spending money on anything else to start. So then, okay, we got our business name, logo set up. We've got our social pages set up. We've got what services we're looking to do. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go scour Nextdoor, right? Nextdoor, you're going to go scour, look for people that say need help. A lot of times, at least in my area, a lot of times, and this is how I started, someone posted, I was in college, it was the summer right after my first year of college. I was like, I honestly, I like didn't want to get a regular job, but I wanted to make money. I'd never really had an actual job before that. I'd kind of always done odd jobs working for people here and there growing up. So I was just looking around and found this Nextdoor website, started looking through it. Someone wanted to pay $15 an hour to weed a garden, and this was in 2019. $15 to weed a garden. I was like, oh, I can go do that. So I went and weeded, she's like, oh, I also want my garage cleaned out, reorganized. So I started doing that. And by then she started recommending me to her friends, and it just took off from there. So I literally started my business with $0. Kind of fell into it, wasn't planning to do it, but it just like $0. You just got to get that first job. So go on there, look for people needing help. If you don't see any, then go ahead and make a post, and probably both at the same time. Even if you do find people, make a post, say, hey, here's my services, blah, 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 blah. And when you're starting out, you can charge lower just to get those initial customers, but it's kind of a catch-22. You charge low, you're going to get the jobs pretty much guaranteed, right? But if you charge too low, they're going to expect that price from now on. They're going to recommend you to their friends who are also going to expect that price. Yes, you can raise it. It's going to be tougher, though. So it's definitely beneficial to charge a decent price to start out. Yes, you have no overhead right now, so you don't need a lot. Now, you get your jobs flowing, you got some jobs, check Facebook groups, post in those, all types of stuff, right? You follow me. Now, once you got that going, you're going to want to, eventually, once you start getting some jobs scale, you're going to want to make it legit. Go ahead and get insurance. Don't worry about insurance right off the bat. You're not going to be doing anything crazy right off the bat anyways. Weeding a garden, all this stuff, it's pretty low risk, so don't worry about it. Just be careful. So just then you're going to want to get your DBA, LLC, whatever. Get all those things going. But this is just how to start your business. Everyone thinks getting their LLC is starting a business. Well, I mean, technically on paper it is, but that piece of paper is not your business, okay? It's all the other stuff you got to build is the business, right? So get that going. Make sure it's working. Don't have to invest a ton of money. Just get this thing going, get some jobs flowing, and then go ahead and build it right after, right? As soon as you can, build it right. And that's how I start my business for $100 or less. Like I said, I started mine for free, and hopefully this helps some of you guys out. You just got to get out there and do it. Don't keep reading all this stuff. Like, yeah, it's good to catch up on stuff and read so you know what you're doing, but just go do some stuff. Get out there and just try it. You're going to fail. You're going to succeed. That's all part of it. You'll learn, and hopefully this helps somebody, and thanks for watching.